So, what do we learn in the exhibition you contribute to at Musée Carnavalet about Marcel Proust? What is new about Marcel Proust?
Well, it's the fact that he was mainly a Parisian, born in Paris and spent all his life there, mostly. And so you have two sides. One is the life of Proust as a Parisian. What was the point of being a Parisian in 1900? How do the people manage to live, to enjoy themselves, to buy things and so on? And also Paris in his work, in the novel, in Search of Lost Time. So you have the two sides, Paris as a fiction and Paris as a life. And there are a lot of pictures, of posters, of clothes, of things which create a sort of resurrection of the life in 1900, which was a fascinating period in the European life, anyway.
And there's an entire chapter dedicated to the homosexuality and of Marcel Proust, of course, yes, and of homosexuality in this period.
Yes. So it's difficult exactly to say everything by pictures, but you have some figures there of famous homosexuals, and also of the kind of young men who attracted Proust, young workers, servants, and some of his friends too. When he was very young, he was attracted by people of his social class. But later, let's just say after 40 or 30 or 40, he switched to younger people, and who was generally from the working classes.
And you just wrote a book about Marcel Proust and the society, and you think about the people. The yes, people in Proust society.
Yes, le peuple, as we say oui, in French, is what is it to be a sort of a community, French people, and also the people as a social class. But I try to speak also about Paris and as opposed to the province and all the rest of the country. And because there was at the time a very strong difference between the two. Being a Parisian was something which was up, and being a provincial was something which was down, and it has strongly influenced the history of France, that sort of relation between the country and the town.
But you said that probably the homosexual on that time were the only Democrat in
yes,
the society.
Because they went through the class distinction. They broke the class distinction because they had to and were like to have relations with people who didn't belong to their own social class.
And there's an anecdote about her mother finding him when he was 16. Could you tell the story?
Yes, in their country house at Auteuil, near Paris. One day, Madame Proust, who had gone shopping, found in the garden the young Marcel with 3 men having tea with silver and cakes and so on. And the servant told Madame Proust that Mr. Marcel had wanted to have tea with some people who was delivering
delivering
goods to the house, and he thought that as it was very hot, they had to have tea with him with silver and napkins and so on, which shows that Marcel Proust was always interested by everybody in the society, not only with the haute bourgeoisie or with the aristocracy.
Merci.